Previously on Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Valdez versus Stevenson.
I'm not a cheater. All that was building up towards my last fight, and it just didn't let me compete the way I wanted to.
I'm mastering boxing. I'm mastering the art of hitting and not getting hit.
At the end of the day, we all have a dream. We all have a dream to become the best out there.
I just feel like I'm on a whole nother level. I feel like it's gonna be a masterclass performance by me.
Everyone talks about the young Kingsmen at 135 who don't step into the ring against one another, but here at 130, there's champions who want to fight. Who do you want to fight?
I mean, there's only one fight left at the end of the day. It's the biggest fight in the division. It's me versus Oscar Valdez. There's nothing else to look forward to. Oscar can't keep ducking. It's time for him to fight. The 130-pound division, we need to unify. Let's get it.
Two unbeaten fighters into the ring. The stakes become deafeningly amplified.
We all want the winner of Shakur Stevenson and Jermaine Herring.
On the line, the culmination of a lifetime of hard work. That which must be protected at all costs. A perfect record, one of the most cherished accomplishments in modern-day boxing. For one fighter, that mark of distinction will be lost.
I'm finally getting the type of big fight that I want, where we risking it all and go against somebody else who's gonna risk it all.
Fans wanted this fight, I'm gonna give them this fight. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win.
It is in the permanence of defeat that one might dissolve into obscurity, while the success of the victor could potentially reach heights never before seen. This is Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Valdez versus Stevenson. Oscar Valdez is known in the sport of boxing as a Mexican-American world champion. But to his family and himself, he often associates with one nationality over the other.
I'm pretty sure Oscar would consider Nogales his home because he loves Mexico, and his dad was there. He was training in Nogales, so he was spending more time in Nogales at that time.
Pues en primer lugar porque allá estaba su papá, y su papá todo el tiempo ha andado con él, y él era el que lo entrenaba, y él fue el que lo motivó para lo del box. Esa fue una de las razones que ella estaba. Lo demás es porque pues allá tenía sus amigos, tenía su ambiente allá, y la razón de que venía para acá era nomás para visitarnos y para estar, pues dividía el tiempo, tanto aquí como allá en Nueva York.
It's very common to cross the border, especially in those days. It was very common to cross one day to Tucson and then go back to Nogales another day. So we're always back and forth in those spots. So growing up as a kid, I was nothing but sports with my father. By the time I was 8, my father took me to a boxing gym and put the gloves for the first time with some kid who had a little bit more experience, and we did a good job. From there, my passion to boxing started increasing, and then we would go from Nogales and drive all the way to Tucson and have a lot of amateur fights in Tucson, then from Phoenix and all over the place.
¿Cuáles fueron las cualidades? Pues desde muy chico él se le vio que él tenía ganas de seguir el deporte, porque de cuando estaba chico él empezó nadando. Él era muy bueno para nadar, y ya después pues empezó a agarrar lo del boxeo, pero él tuvo todo el tiempo, tuvo sueños de grandeza.
My grandma's advice is just the same as advice as any grandma to their grandchildren. She tells me all the time, you gotta work hard and trabaja duro, mijo, échale ganas. That's her words.
Él nunca anda ateniéndose a nadie, él hace lo que se le ocurre, eso lo hace.
Y hasta que no lo logra, se queda tranquilo. Él no es de que le voy a decir a fulano, a sultano.
Solito se levanta.
Solito él.
I knew that he was going to be the one to help his grandparents. He's always calling them and see how they are. He's always calling me a mom. How's my nana? How's my grandpa?
Her and my grandpa are my perfect examples. They're married for over 40 to 50 years, I believe. And you don't see that nowadays. And they're always together, and they're my examples.
For Shakur Stevenson, the last several months have brought about seismic changes as he prepares for the biggest fight of his career. A new addition to the family has introduced new responsibilities outside of his training.
Well, my daughter is just a little bit past 3 months, and her name is Leilani Ashe Stevenson. I definitely never felt this before. Like, I love my family and everybody, but I feel like it's just a difference, like, when you get a daughter, so. She showed personality already. She always laughing, smiling. Every time I walk in the room, she always just, like, staring at me, and she's a little bit spoiled already, too, so she definitely showed personality already. When she came out though, like, my mentality, like, just seeing her was like a beautiful thing, and I was kind of a little bit scared too at the same time because, it's a lot of hard work. I feel like just being up all night with the baby and her crying, feeding her, changing her, I feel like it's like another job.
It's a little, champ.
I think pretty much Shakur is going to be the type of father that he needs to be in every situation. So, I think just like he can adapt to every style, I think he can adapt to everything that he come up. I'm pretty sure he'll be as great a father as he is a fighter.
Just sitting in the room and thinking about my daughter, that's a lot of motivation already, and like being away from her, knowing that I gotta sacrifice seeing her for 8 weeks just to make sure I put food on her table and make sure that she live a great life is definitely a lot of motivation right there. So it's natural motivation when it comes down to that.
Let's speak this here. Who was he before his daughter was born? Did he need motivation about a daughter then? He didn't have one. So now his daughter coming is just another chapter of his life. Another thing that add to his out, that he can prove his legacy and how much a man he is by still dedicating himself, providing for his daughter, and still becoming 2-time division champion.
I think your goals gotta be higher. My goals can't just be, I need to beat Valdez. I wanna be the best boxer of my generation. So being the best boxer of my generation, I'm not there yet. I gotta stay motivated. I know Valdez is just a stepping stone to where I wanna be.
A pleasant day in Las Vegas unexpectedly brings turmoil between two fighters as they come face to face.
Today, we are joined by WBC Junior Lightweight World Champion Oscar Valdez and WBO Junior Lightweight World Champion Shakur Stevenson.
I don't expect a fight that we're gonna stay in there and go toe-to-toe. I do not expect that. I'm expecting a classy chess game.
So a technical fight.
Oh, yes.
Okay, that's perfect.
That day in Vegas for the first face-off with Shakur Stevenson was not particularly what I was expecting. I was curious to think that maybe this is gonna be one of those face-off where he starts talking a lot and maybe trying to push me or something. So I was trying to read his facial expressions and body language. And I believe the first thing he said was that he believed I was taller. He called me short. I believe he said that I had a big head. So that's pretty much it.
Just make sure you're not cheating. Make sure there's no cheating going on, my boy.
Don't worry about me cheating.
Hey, man, I seen it, I'm just saying, don't cheat.
Don't worry.
I don't like cheating, man.
All right, well, they will be able to settle all of this in the ring come April 30th.
As day turns to night, Valdez and his camp come together for a deserved moment to reflect on his upcoming bout.
I'm the Iron Chef, baby. About to cook up some Shakur. That's what we're about to do. We try to stay eating the same thing, keep it simple, you know, not spend too much money and make it work. Oscar's very simple. He's not a diva like Shakur Stevenson. He's not a little like he is.
There's overconfidence. I think that's one of the keys right there, the body shots. He's not used to people trying to go to a body. And that can make him maybe even make a mistake. But also what I've seen in his last fight, sometimes he gets a little too comfortable. He thinks he's dominated his rival. All I need is that one mistake for him to make, and a big punch can land. Can change the fight. And then once he feels that shot, you know, he's not gonna wanna stay in there. When those times where you're tired, exhausted, how much do you want it? Do you got the guts to go through it? That's the question. I think I can get him in that position. The fight's boring, Bubs.
Right? And Shakur probably is boring.
You win the fights in the gym, working hard. He's not working harder than me. You know, I'll be 100% ready for him, no matter what.
You ready, Brett?
Yeah.
You ready? Let's go. It's Willie D, y'all. Scarface is in the building. Collectively, we are the Ghetto Boys. Reloaded with another episode of Information.
In a rare respite from training, Shakur Stevenson meets some renowned Houstonians to discuss the catalyzing event that could lead him to superstardom.
Shakur Stevenson, also in the studio, his manager, Jay Prince. Welcome to the show again.
Hey, man, we glad to be here, man.
Shakur, you're from Newark, New Jersey. That's where you grew up, right?
Yeah, Newark, New Jersey.
Okay, Brick City.
Brick City, yeah.
Brick
you
City.
know.
Yeah, Brick City.
You know.
Did you ever have to hit somebody with the heat in the streets? You know, were you sparring in the streets before you got in the ring?
Yeah, I got in a couple of fights before, but yeah, I definitely had to like put some people in their place before.
Yeah. Are you looking to do anything outside of boxing? Right.
After boxing, I want to be able to do a lot of stuff with business, with real estate, a lot of different things. But right now, I'm trying to focus more so on the boxing. So,
Yeah,
but
right.
we're gonna get there. Like
Right.
we got Jade with us, and you know he one of the smartest persons that I done ever met, and one of the realest people that I done met. So, I was just watching like the way he move. I take my little notes, and we gonna get there one day.
Now, you got the big fight coming up April 30th. This fight, if everything goes like we plan it to go, it's gonna change your life forever. Like, this is a huge fight with Oscar Valdez. When you handle your business on April 30th, there's a very good chance that you're gonna be in the runnings for Ring Magazine Fighter of the Year.
Yeah.
And what's that like, man, that feeling?
I feel like I've been waiting on this moment my whole career. I've been waiting to get the WBC strap. I've been waiting to unify the division. I've been waiting to fight another thoroughbred fighter where I can show like I'm the most thoroughbred fighter. So I'm excited. I can't wait, and I got a lot of time to go. I gotta put some work in and perform April 30th.
In my opinion, it's two things that a man must learn to control, and that's his emotions and his. If you can do that, the world really is yours. You can go as far as you want to go.
Yeah.
Man, we wish you all the luck in the world, bro.
Appreciate
Man, do your thing, bro.
Thank
You got the world depending on you right now.
Thank you.
And don't let that put no pressure on you, but just be ready for it. It's coming.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Bam, everything.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shakur Stevenson.
As fight night approaches, the anticipation in camp runs high, leaving Shakur Stevenson to seek a much-needed distraction.
I feel like I get nervous before the fight. Like when I'm in training camp, sometimes I might get nervous. Or if it's fight week and, you know, I'm in the room by myself, I might have a little bit of nerves going through my veins. But I feel like when it's fight day, I know what I'm here to do. Like I understand that I'm here to do a job. And I understand that
I don't need no technique, no nothing. I got him.
I put in the work in training camp. I understand that the lights just, just lights. It's just people. I do this every day in the gym. When I come in the gym, I come in the gym and I box.
What you talking about? I don't need no technique. I don't need no technique, dude.
I feel like with the Jamel Herring fight, I told every single person that I was going in there to beat him up.
What's that?
I told them I was going to shine. I told them that if they up the level on me, I'm going to up the level on them.
Game ain't never over till it's over.
Like, I'm one of them dudes that I don't care what it is. I'm going to try my best in everything that I do.
The walk down has begun.
And I'm going to give it my all every time. And same thing with this fight.
Damn.
I am, scared of losing, but I will do whatever it takes to win. Like, I'm willing to go to above and beyond just to come out victorious.
That's game. That's game. That's the game. That's the game, man.
Stevenson's preparation takes into account the unpredictable and dangerous nature of his upcoming opponent.
Oscar don't lay down. Like, you could tell he got a don't lay down mentality. A lot of people look at it like he's not confident, but I look at it like I know he's going in there to whoop me. Like, he's gonna try his hardest and do whatever he can to beat me.
And if he can't deal with our hand speed, it's a wrap.
At the end of the day, when I go in the ring, I'm gonna make sure I give it my all.
Right up under them arms.
I put in the work, I did what I was supposed to do. I don't care how this go, I'm gonna make sure that it go my way.
Time for the whole world to see who I actually am.
This is the biggest fight in boxing. You got two champions putting it all on the line. Belt versus belt. And a lot to lose.
He backs up the champion, and it is over.
So I feel like it's the best fight in boxing. And I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna dominate.
Fights don't always come together based on mutual respect.
Shakur Stevenson starts mentioning my name. He starts calling me out, telling the whole world that I'm scared of him, telling the whole world that I'm ducking him, posting ducks and everywhere in social media towards me, and just trying to insult me in a lot of ways. And that's something that I don't really respect as a person. I've always been a positive guy. If I don't have a good opinion towards somebody, I just keep my mouth shut. That's not the case for Shakur Stevenson. He speaks what's in his mind, and he tweets what's in his mind, and he posts and he likes to get under people's skin. So that's something that I've never been a fan of.
Oscar's been coming here for about 2.5 years for recovery. It's just enabling him to not only get more out of his training sessions, but be more ready for his next training session. So I think he's going to be in great shape for his next fight here.
I think there's a lot of ego involved. I think there's a lot of arrogance. And I think that's all combined. I think it had a lot to do, maybe he's a very young fighter and maybe he's not mature yet. I think that's the type of fighters that once they hit a wall and they have one loss, they don't never recover from that. I see the benefits, more conditioning, but also it's very relaxing in there. You get my own personal time, get to read, get my own thoughts together. I really enjoy it. Get very prepared physically and mentally for those 12 rounds. It's gonna be hell. To be thinking you're the face of boxing right now, you still gotta pass through me. So there's no reason to take me lightly. There's no easy fight when you're fighting a guy like me.
See you tomorrow. All right, guys. See you later. All right.
Intensity and expectation build to new levels, as training for the biggest fight of a career brings not just the need to prepare the body, but the mind as well.
They say you win fights in the gym, working hard. That's something that I do. I don't worry about what he's gonna do. I don't know his game plan. I don't care. What I care is how I work hard in the gym and I'll be 100% ready for April 30th. I like banging. I like going in there and giving the fans what they want because I love it. But I can also box if I have to box. And I also can be the smart fighter. And I think that's gonna be the key for this fight. Who's the smartest fighter in there? I believe I'm that type of fighter that can make you seriously question you if you want it or not. Because when you're in that 9th, 10th, 11th round, tired, exhausted, taking shots, you start questioning yourself, do you really want this? You all know Shakur can box, he can move around. But can he really be able to take that shot? Does he have the heart? Does he have the guts? Does he have the hunger that I have? The human body is not meant to be getting hit. Instinct starts kicking in. You might have to quit. You might have to stop the fight. You might have to lose. I think I'm capable of making him quit. Whoever makes the first mistake is gonna pay for it. And I'm up for it. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win.
Motivation inside the ring takes on many forms. For some, it's a chance to prove their worth. While for others, it's a chance for redemption. However, to be named in the pages of boxing history, a fighter must prove himself unconditionally by way of a sport that's both noble and unforgiving. In 5 years, Shakur Stevenson has accomplished a meteoric rise through sheer will, evasiveness, and technical prowess. Oscar Valdez has seen a professional career dominating his opponents with unimaginable power. Despite their unbeaten records, each fighter has yet to earn their mark in history. On April 30th, in the fight capital of the world, perfection and history will be on the line. As two of the division's greatest talents attempt to square the circle and unify a division for the first time in nearly 2 decades.